We are live. Let's see here. Ooh, that is some bright light, huh? That's not bad. Check, check. Check, 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 check. I think it's working. Here we go, here we go. Yeah, okay. This camera takes up more. We're going to give it like a minute or two. Is that a goal? Interesting. Interesting. Huh. Okay, so welcome. We are getting into it today. We're getting back into it. And we're testing the system. Okay, we're going to move this one to this side. So we are here in the north of Thailand now, here in the beautiful mountains. And we are just getting back into the stream. I am still working with the elements here to understand what is the best time of day to do this stream. So I'm coming over from a TikTok stream that I was doing a little bit earlier to see how that would go. And now here we are. So we're just going to move very gently. The whole theme of this practice is really coming back into alignment. As many of you know, I've been in this shift for the past couple of months. And now that I am more grounded, right? I'm like in my new home. It's time to rebuild the practice because the practice has been very sort of hodgepodge, you know, a little bit here, a little bit there, doing what I can, where I can, and trying to keep it consistent. But the reality is when you go through a big life change and a big life experience, it can be very difficult to keep the same level of consistency in that same regimen. So doing what we can is absolutely enough in those instances. And then when time and space now opens and things begin to settle, we can start to go a little bit deeper, right? Creating a bit more nourishment and a bit more like biological feedback of like, okay, where am I and where exactly do I want to go now that I am in the place that I wanted to be a couple of months ago. And so now, what is this space and what is the future? What is the horizon? So let's begin. Come into a tall seat. If you have questions for me, please let me know. If you have requests, please let me know. Please follow along so that we can keep this channel proactive. Thank you. Thumb tip, fingertip, index finger, thumb tip touching. Jnana Mudra, hands face down. Close the eyes, come up tall through the spine and breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. And bringing the hands together at the heart center in prayer mudra. We'll come together with one Om, breathing in. Exhale, bowing the head towards the hands and the heart center. Welcoming ourselves to our practice today. Releasing the hands down to the lap, coming up tall through the crown of the head. A deep breath in. Exhale, opening the eyes, maybe taking a smile. Let's take the left hand to the left and reach that right arm up and over. And take a gentle stretch through the right side of the body. As you exhale, see if you can go a little deeper into the stretch, creating a little more intensity there. Breathing in and breathing out. Take yourselves up through center. You're engaging your navel as you lift up. Right hand is down, left arm is over. And we're stretching. We're also shifting the heart and the gaze towards the sky. But if it's too much for your neck, you can look forward, you can look down. Let's focus on that side of the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Take yourselves up through center, drawing the belly in. Wonderful. Let's take it one more time each side. Left hand is down. Right arm is up and over. We're stretching, we're lengthening, we're breathing, and we're listening. Exhale. Take it up through center, drawing your belly in. Once again, right hand is down, left arm is up and over. One more deep inhale. And exhale. And slowly come up through center. And just let your hands rest on your lap. Relax the shoulders, close the eyes, breathe in. And breathe out. Let's bring our hands together in front of the heart center. Interlace the fingers, reaching the heels of the hands forward. Inhale to lift the arms up, gaze up, breathe in. And exhale to round the spine. Scoop the tailbone forward. Let the hands come to about the level of the shoulders and gently tuck the chin. Inhaling to lift up. And exhale, round. Inhale, lift up. Let there be an arching through the spine. Exhale, round. Release your hands down. Come up tall through the spine. Relax the shoulders. Let the blood flow back into the fingertips. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift both arms up towards the sky as you inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Bring the right fingertips behind you or the palm to the floor. The left hand is to the top of the right leg. Inhale to lengthen up tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist. On your breath in, come forward, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. Left fingertips or palm behind you, right hand to the top of that left leg. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up through center. Let's reach up, extending through the sides of the waist. You can even look up. Prayer your hands together and take them down to your heart. Release your hands down. I'm going to remove the block that I'm sitting on. So my seat comes to the ground first. I'm going to take my hands behind me so that my fingertips are facing my seat, and I'm going to just gently bend the elbows, step my feet to the floor, press down and lift up, and just take a couple breaths here to engage a bit through the arms and the legs. I'm not really squeezing my glutes so much, but they are turning on. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring your seat to the floor. Let's cross the ankles. Come forward onto hands and knees. I'm going to take my blocks underneath my hands, my knees underneath my hips. My hands are under my shoulders. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, round. Inhaling, arch the spine. Exhale, round. Breathing in. And breathing out. Give it one more inhale. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's lift the hips up nice and tall. If this is your first downward dog, you're going to bend the knees a bit, pedal through, and deeply listen to the body. What feels tight, what feels tense or intense. Where does the mind want to go? Does it want to leap out into the future? What emotions rise to the surface here? Beginning to find some stillness. Let's take a little bend through the backs of the knees and draw the low belly in to bring those bottom ribs in. Breathe in and breathe out. Take it forward to your plank pose. Let's stay here. You can reach a bit more through the heels of the feet. Feel like you're going to squeeze your legs towards one another, like you've got a block there between the thighs. Draw the navel in and the heart collarbones forward. Breathe in. Child's pose. Knees to the floor, hips to the heels, hands are forward. Let's bring the forehead to the ground. Relax the spine, relax the neck. See if you can reach your fingers a little more forward, stretching through the sides of the waist, feeling the shoulders open. And take a deeper breath into the base of the spine. Slow breath out of the nose if possible. Breathing in. And breathing out. Coming up to hands and knees on the inhale. Downward facing dog on the exhale. Tuck the toes, lengthen back. Let's take that little flow. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. Inhale, hands and knees. You can even Lift the tailbone, lift the chin, tuck the toes, downward facing dog, exhale. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. Inhaling, hands and knees. Tuck the toes, down dog, exhale, press it back. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. Inhaling, hands and knees. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog on the exhale. Stay here, take a breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. Let's look forward, step the right foot in between the hands. Make sure that right knee is above the ankle. Lift the collarbones, reach through your back heel, breathe in, and breathe out. And again, draw your legs towards one another, almost like magnets, drawing in. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift through the collarbones, bring the shoulders onto the back. Give it one more inhale. And exhale, slowly bring your back knee down to the ground, untuck the toes. Now you can stay on your palms, you can come to your fingerprints. You can also lift your blocks if you have them. I highly recommend them. Taller. And see what that does for the stretch. Now, just because you use props doesn't mean that it's necessarily less intense. It just means that you're getting into different space in the body, right? So I'm getting a little more into the top of my left thigh by lifting up taller through the chest. Let's breathe here. Feel free to close the eyes wherever you are. Use the breath. Take another inhale. And exhale, straighten this front leg. Bring the right toes up towards the sky as you fold the head towards the knee. Inhale, lift the spine, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift. And exhale to fold. Slowly look forward, bend the front knee, lower the blocks if you have them. Tuck the back toes, lift up that back knee, breathe in. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose, breathing out. Come forward to hands and knees and let's explore this variant of an up dog / cobra, letting the hips fall and lifting up through the heart and the collarbones. Breathe in. Back to your child's pose. So feel lengthening back and down. Let's do that again. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to take it back. Inhale to come forward. Downward facing dog. So like we're going into that child's pose, let's tuck the toes and lift the legs. Breathe in. And breathe out. Let's look forward. Step the left foot in between the hands. Reach through the heart, reach through the legs, get activated. I want my roots to be firm into the ground to support this wandering wild heart, ecstatic visions. I need the rootedness of the body, the rootedness of the Muladhara chakra. Give it another inhale. And exhale, take that back knee slowly to the ground, and you're going to untuck the back toes and see what feels best for you. Palms to the ground, finger tops. Maybe you're using the blocks. Maybe you're lifting the heart a little more up versus folding forward. Let's breathe. Activate the prana. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Your toes will shift up towards the sky as you fold here. Inhale to lift the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lift the spine. Exhale, fold. We're going to do it one more time, breathing in and breathing out. Look forward, bend the front knee, readjust your blocks. Tuck the back toes of the back knee, breathe in. Downward facing dog on the breath out. Plank pose, breathing in. Child's pose. Take a rest. Bring your forehead to the floor. Bring your hands by the feet or just rest the elbows to the ground with the arms forward. Yogi's choice here. Just take a few moments, relax. Let all of that stress melt away. Breathe a little deeper. Exhale. And take your hands to the floor and gently round yourself up to sit on the heels of the feet. Let's take a Virasana shape. I'm going to bring my knees to touch. I'll come on an angle here. My feet are wide and I'm going to bring a block to sit on. You can even take 2 blocks stacked or a bolster. So what I'm doing here is I'm just pulling the flesh of the kneecap back. It's giving me a little more space. Flesh of my seat back, the tops of the feet are to the floor. If you need to, just come to a cross-legged seat if this shape is a bit problematic. I'm going to do a little readjustment of my wardrobe. Left palm is going to face up in the lap and the right palm is going to rest into it. The thumb tips are touching. Lift the collarbones. Close the eyes. Let there be a gentle tucking of the chin. And just feel what you feel here. Very gently draw up on the Mula Bandha. So not overlocking, but just a gentle lift of that trap door at the base of the spine that tends to leak out all of our energy. Lift and engage slightly. Feel the energy rising up through the body. You can even play with engaging and relaxing, just to feel the difference. Feel your energy growing brighter, lighter, wider as it moves throughout your entire system and beyond the physical body. Connecting to that frequency of radiance and magnetism. The internal compass completely turned on. aligning with our North Star, our purpose. Feel your light expanding. Try to feel it. It is the magnet for all that we need in life. Breathe in and breathe out. Take the hands together at the heart center in prayer mudra and gently bow the head towards your hands and your heart. A moment of reverence for all that we have, family and friends, our home, our computers, our phones, our technology, the access that we have, the food that we have, the water that we drink. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And bring the hands down, lift up through the crown of the head. You can open the eyes. And because we've been sitting here for a bit, we could just close the practice, but I want to make sure you're nice and safe. You can open the knees slightly and just come back onto your hands and knees. I'm going to shift a little. And you're just going to stretch one foot back behind you like so to just open the back of that knee a bit. You can kind of move a little back and forth. Take it to the other side. You're just bringing some energy there behind the back of the knee. And then we're going to come forward. You can take the legs out in front of you and give a little shake of the legs. And then we'll come into a tall seat once again. Thank you so much for joining me here today on the live. Thank you for watching the replay. Please follow along, subscribe to support this channel. I have a really big vision coming and I need a lot of support in order to manifest it. And this is the best way to support me in my work and to get these practices to you free of charge. So thank you so much. We'll close with one Om, bringing the hands into the heart, breathing in. And bowing to each other, namaste, namaskar, satnam, shanti, shalom, pash, peace, peace, peace. Thank you again. Please let me know if you have any questions, any comments. Write them in the comment section. That's great for the algorithm. And I am feeling like I'm slowly coming back. I will definitely keep you posted on the consistency and the plan and the timing of everything because I know it's all over the place at the moment. But we'll get it. We're going to get it there. If you have any special requests, you let me know. And I will see you in the next one. Woo, much love. Many, many blessings to you. Gosh, I hope this was working. Yes? Okay, good.